In today's video, I'll be teaching you how to distribute. So what you're going to want to do is for problems that look like this, is you're going to want to do negative 4 times x would be negative 4x. Then you would do it to the other number, which would be negative 8. And then you would just go over here and equal negative 5. And then it would be just like a normal algebraic problem. So once you do that, you can just add it on both sides, and then you get negative 4x equals negative, equals positive 3. And then you get x equals, once this cancels out, x equals 3 over 4, but negative, so negative 3/4. That's your final answer for that problem. The next problem, you do a very similar thing. Negative 5x, because you did negative 5 times x. Next one, you do it to the other one, and then you get a positive 20. And you might be like, how do you get that? Well, if you're multiplying a negative when you have a negative already, that's going to become a positive, because when you have two negatives together, they become a positive. So that's the positive, because you can't have just double negative. It turns into positive, unless it's a different scenario. And now you do negative 23 at the end, and you do minus 20 on both sides. So you get negative 5x after you cancel these out, and you get negative 43. Okay, now you can divide, and you get your final answer. The simplified answer, at least. And then x equals negative 43 over negative 5 will become positive, so it would be 43 over 5. I can't really make that any lower. You can make it a mixed number. Like, for example, if you do 43 divided by 5 and you want the biggest numbers, you would get 8 3/5. Because 8 times 5 would be 40, and then you get 3/5 left over. So there'd be a mixed number. So that's another one you could say x equals 8 3/5. Or you can say x equals 43 over 5. And then the next one would be like this, and it will have these two different problems. It would be two different, you have two variables, you have two numbers, and each of them would be in parentheses is what I'm trying to say. And you would do x times x equals x squared, and then you get x times negative 2, which is negative 2x. And then you do plus 4x, because 4 times x is 4x, because this is an invisible one right here. Invisible. Just itself. Okay. And you get 4x. And at the end, you do 4 times negative 2, you get negative 8. Now you combine like terms. These terms can add together, and you would get a positive 2. So x2 plus positive 2x minus 8 is your final answer, and that's a trinomial because it has 3. So trinomial. Okay, sorry if I spelled it wrong, if I did. But here we go. 3x times x is 3x squared. And you got 3x plus 6 times positive 6 would be positive 18x. And then you get plus 2x here from 2 times x. And then you do 2 times 6, which is 12. Positive 12. So you get 3x squared plus 20x once you add these two together, plus 12. And that's your final answer. And that is a trinomial too. And because it's a squared number, numbers like that, those can be considered quadratic equations, and they can look like this or this. It's a parabola. Have a vertex, and then the axis of symmetry that goes between them. Okay, so if that would be modeled on a graph, it might look something like that. And I hope that helps you out, and I hope you all have a good day.